My fiction horror story, A Creepy Oregon Night, by Jonathan Neal. Where do I begin? I guess here the year was 1966 before all this electrical crap. Nowadays, I live in a small little cottage about 55 miles east from Oregon. I remember that day as clear as I can picture it. Nice, beautiful lakes and mountains, man. It was a perfect picture. Okay, enough of the terrain descriptions. So let me start my story. I was with a girlfriend of mine, so we went to a bar in downtown Oregon. It was a nice little bar, small but nice. So me and my girlfriend were at this bar drinking. It was a Friday, so a lot of drunken idiots. It was about midnight. Me and my girlfriend had a few, so we were both really wasted. I called for a cab. The cab didn't arrive till 1:09 a.m., so me and my girlfriend hopped in the cab and went to my little cottage. So we arrived about 2:23 a.m. And remember, I live far out, so we're at my cottage, and I pay the driver, and me and my girlfriend go in after about 5 minutes of picking up my key. 3 or 5 times, I finally open the door, and then I look back to see if the driver left. He didn't. He was just sitting in his car watching. So I wave him away, and he didn't move. So I tell my girlfriend, "Go in, babe, and lock the door." She asks, "Why, babe? What's wrong?" I point to the driver, then she goes in and locks the door. I listen by the door. Then I hear click. Then I walk over to the cabs. Car pissed at this point. I get to the window and hit the glass hard and yelling no answer. So I wipe the window down and the cab driver was gone. So I flip back around, running in full sprint, getting to the door, banging with full power. My girlfriend opens the door, terrified. I rush in hugging her, turned around and lock at the door. She asks, "What is it?" I then respond after catching my breath. "The diver wasn't in the cab. Was the back door locket when you came in?" She then responds, "I didn't check." I get up and run to the back there. I see the door was opened. I then ran and grabbed the closest knife to me and ran back to the living room. When it got there, I saw my girlfriend in the corner in a ball crying. It then flipped to me left and sliced. Then I looked in that direction to see the cab driver floating about 2 feet off the floor. It then looked at me and gave out this loud yell, then poof, he was gone. It then ran to the window, not seeing the cab in that spot as it was. I tell you one thing, creepy ghost cab driver, let's not meet again. The end. What is bro yapin tea broth is not only so fake compared to the other, but it's also by a little kid. Spell correctly. Look, you mean looked? Can I use this for TikTok? I have one, and this is true. When I woke up, this was painful for me to move, and I heard clapping as the thing walked towards me. It walked to my friend's house, and I saw it choke him. And after that, all that, I went to middle school, losing my best friend. But I saw him, and I told my teacher, "You forgot a student," and she said, "There's only 5 students in this class." I didn't understand. How could another student with a face like my friend's be in there? Later that month, heard a whisper, "User, user."